Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
И здравствуйте, дорогие зрители и подписчики моего канала. С вами Ворон. И мы начинаем проходить игру Alan Wake. От студии, которая впоследствии создала Quantum Break, видео по которому вы можете посмотреть на моем канале. Так, проходим мы его на Xbox 360. Сейчас нас обучают.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important
Кошмар.
waiting for me there.
Маяк. Добраться до маяка.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now.
Прыгаем.
A single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Дописался. Писатель. Теперь кошмары снятся. Здесь ничего. Да, я проходил эту игру. Не помню до конца, я дошел или нет. Ну, по крайней мере, так достаточно далеко ушел.
You can't stop me!
О, удалось.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Да уж.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Бежать уже устали. Да сколько ж можно-то бежать? Давай, 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 давай.
Mr. Week, it's me. Play steward, remember?
Все мосты сожжены и пошли в дом. Упс.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! 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 I was trapped. There was no way out.
Класс. Глаза, 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 везде глаза. Здесь есть что-нибудь полезное? Здесь закрыто.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to
Выпустите
get
меня
out.
отсюда.
Follow the light.
О,
You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
волшебный свет, который нас спасает. Оставайтесь в безопасном убежище до полного восстановления.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been.
Что-то
To
прыгать
its
неохота.
ports I've
По-моему,
been.
сейчас лесенка
Do you
появится.
understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Ну, да.
To teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Ага.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Я верну тебе твой сон, как будто я об этом просил. О, припасы. Все. Мог бы не возвращать. Я бы не расстроился, если бы сон забрал. Ай! Блин. Гад. Поцарапал нас. Так, ну что? Бежим дальше, навстречу приключениям. Ага. Ракетница. Это хорошо. Ракетница хорошо против массы.
Just like
Вот сейчас мы их и вырежем. Вот так вот. Да, когда толпа, ракетница или этот... Как он называется? Флэш. Ну, факел. Успели. Сколько же вас здесь будет, да? Побежали отсюда. Может, прорвемся? Так, сохранение. Не. Сохранение. Маяк близко. Побежали. Отдохнул, побежал. Отдохнул, побежал. Ну давай. Давай, еще чуть осталось. Тук-тук. Да будет свет. Упс. Сглазили.
Easy. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Веселый сон. Маленький городишко. Итак, мы на пароме, где начинается вся история.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as
Сейчас
yourself,
будем
Mr. Wake.
знакомиться со
A
всеми.
pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though.
Давайте пока полюбуемся видами. Так, ну все, поболтали.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
Это его брат, что ли?
Damn yuppies.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Вернуться к машине. Это наша машина, это наша машина.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this.
Его
Towns
портрет.
where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan, Wake. Oh, God!
god! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your
А он
books.
знаменит.
I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Вот чуть-чуть.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Так, здесь перекрыто.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut number 6 in the
Музычку тебе.
jukebox.
Сейчас
I'd do it
сварганю.
myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation.
Так, а это что мы? Термос с кофе.
Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
Да.
I didn't want to wait. I
Намек
wanted to find
начался.
Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring. You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better
Так,
than your
этих боевых
singing.
было.
Are you all right?
Музыка.
The
Слушайте,
Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
одна вот эта вот бабка, и как нам ключи передали, должно было заставить бежать из этого города.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Это что, бабка так
That
приложила?
diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
В принципе, еще одна старая игрушка для старых консолей, а сделана, честно говоря, тоже. Я ставил Алан Вейка на компьютер давно уже.
It's something, all right.
Скачивал,
Don't worry.
поставил.
I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
Могу сказать, здесь на боксе она смотрится намного лучше. На компе она была какая-то более угловатая. Вообще я слышал, что сейчас на Xbox One перевыпуск хотят сделать. Может там графика будет получше, может на комп перевыпустят с лучшей графикой, но и этого, по крайней мере, на 360-м графика достаточная. Конечно, замыленность присутствует, но... Слушайте, откуда он фонарь взял?
Hello? Anyone here?
Кофе надо собирать. Я, правда, не помню, на что оно влияет, то ли на его, как это сказать, выносливость, несонливость. Наверное, что-нибудь в этом роде.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Упс.
Damn.
Кошмарики.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Найти генератор. Включить питание. Пойдем поищем, точнее, пойдем включим, потому что искать не требуется.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one of the ferries. The hardest, no less.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Так как я знаю, где он находится. Я вот не помню, по-моему, что-то надо... Что это было?
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Вот, я не помню, но, по-моему, надо все эти приемники телевизора включать, которые встречаются. Это что-то дает. Да будет свет, сказал монтер. И свой фосфором натер.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Ну вот, цивилизация.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Интересно, вот, кстати, первый раз, когда я проходил, я что-то сюда и не добегал, чтобы куда-то там сфокусироваться. Вот. Спортсмен трусцой бегает.
Alice? Honey?
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for
Почему
you.
это закрыто?
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Подарочек.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small
Он же
confession
в
to make.
отпуске.
I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice. Everyone
Hey, hey, hey! Just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe
So now you want to get me committed?
No! It's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I
Психанул.
needed some time alone to think things through.
Потом будет себя жалеть. Оба-на. А куда мост делся?
Alice? Alice?
Да беги быстрее.
Alice!
Алис,
The
Алис.
cabin had gone dark. All the lights
Бежать
were out.
надо.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell? Alice? Alice?
Пошла капсцена.
Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Так, ну давайте на этом закончим первую серию. Я проверю, как все записалось, как звук, изображение. Вы заодно откомментируйте, интересно ли вам посмотреть эту старую игрушку. Ну и свои замечания по записи. А на сегодня все. С вами был Ворон, игра Alan Wake. Опана. О как. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, оставляйте комментарии. До скорых встреч. Пока-пока.